On Eyewitness News, the legislative session ends 1 week from today. And at the start, we certainly heard lots of talk about legalizing recreational marijuana, tolls, sports betting. But there hasn't been a vote on any of them. Our chief Capitol reporter, Susan Raff, is live at the Capitol now. And Susan, what is the holdup?
Well, Denise, as you know, there have been hearings, debates, a lot of talks on all of these issues, but they are big issues, and many say a lot all in one session. When it comes to tolls and marijuana, very controversial. Sports betting, complicated. Despite all of the hearings on recreational marijuana, plans to legalize it have gone up in smoke, at least this year.
Our biggest strength has become our biggest weakness. We are the land of steady habits, and we refuse to change because that's just not simply how we do it.
Go ask anybody who's 21 years old. Say, can you find marijuana somewhere? And they're going to go, of course you can.
Democratic leaders say Connecticut should be raking in lots of revenue, like neighboring Massachusetts, one of 10 states to legalize pot. Many lawmakers, however, have concerns about what's happening in states like Colorado, where studies show crime is up, along with impaired driving. The Speaker went as far as saying maybe voters should decide in a constitutional amendment, like other states do with referendums. And what about sports betting? That has support from Democrats and Republicans, but it's complicated because of the tribes who run the state's 2 casinos. They want exclusive rights. But the previous Attorney General said they are not entitled to those rights because sports betting is not strictly a casino game. And tolls. Transportation needs an overhaul, but how to pay for it is a big sticking point. Governor Lamont has been pushing tolls, saying the state needs a steady flow of revenue. And tolls put some of the costs on out-of-state drivers. And he's against what Republicans are proposing, a plan to borrow hundreds of millions of dollars. But many Connecticut taxpayers have been vocal about their opposition.
We're 5 months into session. They can't get their business done. So now the taxpayers are going to pay to go into special session so they can pass things that the taxpayers have to pay for again.
So sports betting, which seemed to have a lot of bipartisan support at the beginning of the session and even now, doesn't look likely that that's going to happen in the regular session. Could it be taken up in a special session? Maybe. So far, the only thing slated for the special session seems to be tolls, and support for that seems to be dropping. We are live at the state capitol. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.